Embarrassing. So I was just about to shoot a video here about, you know, the boring parts about being a founder and about how I was going to do my own laundry. And, you know, just mostly getting B-roll footage because I think this week is going to be pretty quiet. And then as I was setting up the camera, I realized I spilled some chocolate brownie. Right there. It's not poop, it's brownie, I checked. Tastes great. So I'm gonna fix that. It is Tuesday, and as you may remember, I am supposed to be theoretically reaching out to investors via email this week, but I didn't realize that for the beta backers thing that you need to make a video until like Friday when I went to send in my application, and it's due today. So instead of emailing investors, I have been working on a video all day from investors. It's gonna be from this angle. I'll probably show you a few clips. The one really unfortunate thing that's going on though is I am getting a cold sore. It's gross and ugly, it's right there. It's not super noticeable yet, thank goodness. But it's gonna be pretty ugly for the rest of the week, so I'm probably not gonna show my face very much for the rest of this episode. We are making a video in a day. Remember how it took me 3 weeks to make that demo video for that realtor? Well, we're doing that in a day. Luckily, I can recycle a ton of it. I just spent the last several hours working on the script. It is 11:34 a.m. now, so now it's time to start filming that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to read the entire script from sitting down here because I'm gonna have a lot of the same thing as the demo video where there's like graphics and stuff, but I do want times for me to talk about myself, to talk directly to camera, and I wanna look good, so that's where we're at. We've hidden my cold sore a little bit. I've put on lip stuff so it just looks prettier. But yeah, this is my Tuesday. And I have somebody who wants to meet for a meeting at like 3 o'clock and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have time. I probably have time, but yeah. So that's where I'm at and let's get started. P.S. Please forgive my cats. I can't lock them up or they start yelling, and then as soon as I start filming this, they just walk around behind me. So I hope you enjoy that. Neither of which is helpful if you just have a... No! Babu, hair tie! Hair tie! Do you see hair tie? So, how do we solve it? Not by meowing. That's not how we do it. Cats. We connect real estate agents with personalized red-hot leads and provide a premier ad experience. Cats. This is gonna have to be in the episode. They're causing chaos. All right, kitties, I've got a hair tie. Who wants a hair tie? Ready, set. Allows us to help people who are looking to buy a home quickly find the perfect home for them. Aced it. Yeah, I did. Let's do it one more time and be done with this line. Allows people who are looking to buy a home quickly to buy. Oh, my foot is asleep. A little more water. We're almost done. I just have to talk about myself. Lizzie's sending me a TikTok to approve. She's doing such a great job. I'm so excited for her. I keep like singing her praises and like I don't have any money I can't pay her. I'm a horrible boss. Thank goodness she's my cousin. Did it. My foot is asleep again. Yeah, here's the setup. So we got my laptop here. a spare cat there, and a light here. All right, time to edit all day. Hey y'all, I didn't film myself talking to camera again because cold sores are gross, and also I was on vacation, but I did have a few thoughts I wanted to share. Specifically, I wanted to be outrageously cheesy and talk about what I'm thankful for, because that's what you do on YouTube over Thanksgiving, right? But also, I wanted to talk about how hard it can be to be thankful while building a startup. See, building a startup can be pretty intense. As a former filmmaker and comedian, I'm used to that sort of lifestyle. Diving deep into work and building can be incredibly exciting, fulfilling, frustrating, infuriating, but more importantly, it is all-consuming. It's really easy to have your startup take over your whole life. And I'm guilty of doing just that very frequently, especially when other hard things are happening in life. And I'm not gonna lie, this year has been pretty hard. It's too soon to say whether on a scale of like 1 to 10, how good or bad it was, but it has certainly been a lot. My career has had quite a roller coaster of a year. I got caught in layoffs, then I got a job that I enjoyed, but wasn't really the best fit for, and I spent months waffling whether or not I should stay or leave to build my own startup. And then of course, I decided to leave my job, build my own startup, and go from working a pretty normal 9 to 5 with a startup on the side to working on my startup 24/7 instead, because work-life balance, y'all. Meanwhile, my family life has been all over the place as well. My husband and I lost 3 loved ones this year. Another close family member has been struggling with cancer, and we've had to deal with some unnecessary family drama, which is more annoying than anything else. It's been a lot. And while I've handled some of it pretty well, I also haven't been perfect. I've put a lot of pressure on myself to do well despite it all, and have also had to learn to let go of a lot of the things that I can't control. But all that being said, I also have so much to be thankful for. I have grown so much, though unfortunately not nearly as vertically as I may have liked to. I have made an incredible amount of new friends in a really short period of time. 2 years ago, I had moved to Minneapolis only knowing a few college friends and some relatives. Now I've found myself immersed in the local startup community, doing things I never thought that I would do, and making friends that I hope will last for many years to come. I'm thankful for all of my advisors who I've met over the years, people I have met in just the last few months, and for all of my teammates and friends who have stepped up to help make my startup actually exist in the world. And really, I'm thankful and over the moon that I'm finally living a life that I want to live and making progress on making my dreams happen. I've noticed that ever since I've graduated college, I found myself in periods where I have been able to accomplish things and live my dreams, quote unquote. And I've also found myself in times where I've had to sit and wait. A few years ago, I had a different startup idea, and I so desperately wanted to make it happen just like immediately. I got pretty far, but I also didn't have a clue about what I was doing. I still had so much more to learn, and financially,
I was not at a point where I could afford to take that kind of a risk. It was pretty devastating. I felt like my dreams were slipping away. So, if you're going through hard times, and you have to wait, and you have to work, even though it feels like none of it is worth it, all I can say is you won't believe how amazing it will feel to be out of that space. And it's going to take a lot of patience, and it's going to take a lot of time, and it's going to take a lot of work, but just keep going. Life is full of ups and downs. And when you're building a startup, those ups and downs are a tad insane, but just keep going. And remember to stop and look around a bit. I'm really bad at it, but look at how far you've come. Look at how far you have to go. This moment is temporary. This year, I'm thankful for all the people in my life. I'm thankful to be in a place where I'm able to make really cool things happen. And I'm especially thankful for my family for at least dealing with me as I try to build a startup. Now, I'm just trying to focus on what's next and appreciating this moment that is both hard and wonderful and terrifying. All right. See you next week, guys. Bye.